Welcome back, guys, to Trails of Cold Steel 4, where last episode, after sweeping Eren, we started our first quest, the Hot Spots, as we looked to perform a purification ritual to cleanse Eren's fairy spring, opening up a few more hot springs around Erebonia in the process. After Rani and Tio enjoyed a soak, we then took Elise out to Osgiliath Basin to contact the Schwarzer siblings' parents. With Elise gathering resolve, we then moved over to Musse and its sweep, as we now move on.
Right, well, the book is not chucked on the thing by the look of things, because otherwise we'd see a star. I think I'll just check anyway, even though I know the kid picked it up. It's kind of amusing after, like, those long sections. We end up with, like, just a pure talking and barely any combat section. Where's the place that we have to explore and do some more quests?
I see fish in the water.
That's what I want to know. We've had one area where we've gone and done a big quest and got some big experience. I need to find that place. I'm always worried this fish might run away. So here we go!
There! Got a bite. This is promising.
Good timing. And again. I could have got it! Oh, what? That was... We didn't even fight! I tried to think he would fight.
Wow, this is a rare one.
It's as big as a Reen. We'll call it the Reen 2. Caught Estrella. 400 of every kind of Sepith. This must be that Guardian Peter told me about. I guess I should report in just in case. Report the catch to Peter and Copan. Ah, this was a large black perch in Estrella then. Look at that beast, must have taken a lot of skill. I tried to skin it, but it didn't really require it. Alright, this kind of fish doesn't swim along every day. Even the guild's expert anglers would have trouble bagging one of these babies. You're practically in Angler Archon class now. Nah, I just got lucky, that's all. No need to be so humble. We're really gonna have to step up our game now. Drop by when you get a chance. We'll have your reward waiting. Thanks. I felt like I caught that fish when it's in the middle of its sleep cycle. Saw a quick snack and got woken up by it plopping in and went, oh, okay. I'll give it a shot. Feels like it. So it's too tired and just got instantly reeled in. Come on, nothing's gonna be tough, but I believe in you. Yeah, we know. Oh, I can shop with you. So if I go selfish, trade, equipped, we get a deep ochre. Prevent seal, mute stat down, and defense up 480, ADF up 400. Ain't bad! So we can make someone into super tank. So with that done, who do we make into super tank? Well, currently Musse's just randomly got a yellow emblem on. I mean, you could just go bang. Here, have a deep ochre. Where is she? Where is it? Now Musse is unkillable! I think she's still killable. Musse is the tank now. So that should be Milsante, by the look of things. In fact, the area is done and done. So where to next? Bonding event? Musse? Speaking of. Let's enjoy the fun times! Kimono times with Musse. Just one look at this kimono is enough to bring me right back to my club days. I've been trying to find an excuse to wear it just one more time before we head back to the Panagral. Maybe I can help her out there. Yeah, spend time with Musse. Hey Musse, what'd you say we have a little open air tea ceremony somewhere? Open air? As in outside, you mean? Oh, I shouldn't. It's tempting to be sure, but there'd be so much to prepare. Ada gave you back all your utensils, didn't she? That takes care of most of it. I'd probably help out a bit too. Master Kafai did impart some of his finest tea ceremony wisdom to me after all. Could also make for a nice breather of sorts before we head for the panel room. What do you think? Oh, well, you convinced me. Sounds like a wonderful idea. I'll take you up on your kind offer. In that case, you have my thanks, instructor. With everyone saying, is it this one? I keep wanting to check the age rating of the game because I'm really worried now. When everyone says, is this one? I'm like, where's my game so I can check the rating? Oh, where is it? I don't know. On Juna and Elisa's advice, they decided to take a break and gather together on the Alster outskirts. While not fully letting down their guards, everyone enjoyed some tea and light snacks in the outdoor air. Oh, there's lots of people. It's fine. It's a little more bitter than I'm used to. But the snacks are delish. They've got such a refined, subtle sweetness to them. I agree. They provide the perfect offset to the bitterness of the tea. According to tradition, you eat the sweets first so you can fully appreciate the tea's flavour. Guess you girls just aren't mature enough for that yet. Like you want to talk. You're shoveling them in like you haven't eaten in days. Oh, this is pretty fun. I've never been to an Eastern-style tea party like this before. I must say, your skills really impress Musse. Have you done this before? I sure have. I was in a tea ceremony club back in school. We still got plenty more tea and cakes, so help yourselves to seconds. It's reading the serving, man. Everyone enjoyed the refreshments and the chance to relax. Eventually the time came to pack everything up and return to the ship. Oh, bonding event over. Well, that was fun. It really took a load off for everyone, don't you think? It's too bad we couldn't get Maya and the others to join us, though. That's true, but we couldn't exactly call them away from moving the Deathling into the safe zone. Aside from that, I'm delighted I was able to wear my kimono again. Thank you for agreeing to this, instructor. You're welcome, but should I take this to mean you have no more lingering regrets? This might be the last time you get to wear such an important keepsake after all. Ah, so I was right on the mark. I had a feeling someone had left that kimono to you. Judging by that reaction, it looks like I was right. Oh yes, I'll give you that. Was that why you went along with the outdoor tea ceremony? Well, I really did want to give you all a chance to let off some steam. But more than that, yeah, I thought it would be a good opportunity to ask you why you've been hiding this from me. Reen reached forward and took something out of Musse's bag. Hey, what are you? This is the custom-made oral pistol you showed me before. But when you let me handle it, I noticed something that didn't seem right. It's loaded. A bullet of this caliber would be next to useless in a real battle. Looking at it, I'd say it would only be effective within a range of 30 region or so. Not really suited for assassinations either. There's only one reason I can think of that you keep this on you at all times. Are you expecting me to say I'm saving it for me? To be honest, I don't think you're the type to take the easy way out. Juna told you this before, and I'll say it again. You're only human. It's only natural you'd be worried about what might be waiting for us on board the Panagral. Depending on how that works out, you might find yourself wanting to use this. Am I wrong? What other choice do I have? Huh?
I said, what other choice do I have? Mule Mirage is a path already set. Its gears already in motion. It was the only solution I could manage to find. A scheme only I could possibly devise.
I even set it up so it could continue without me. This is part of my contingency plan for if we end up facing the worst possible scenario. If it comes to that, I'm uniquely placed to make the most of it. I can use myself as a pawn to push us forward. I'm the only one who can do this. What other choice do I have? Musse. Alright, I get where you're coming from. You have to do what you feel is best. Thank you for understanding. Just be aware, I won't stand by and allow that to happen. As your instructor, I'm obliged to protect you from harm, whatever it takes. Huh? It's also my duty as an awakener and as an 8 Leaves practitioner. The unclouded eye, my ogre power, the network I built at Falls. I'll use everything I've got to prevent that worst possible scenario. I'll let this whole world go to Gehenna before I allow you to sacrifice yourself. If my own abilities aren't enough, I'll pray to Adius and trust in my luck too. I'll be ready for all that help and more.
Instructor Reen. Reen? Musse? What are you two doing back here? You're gonna get left behind.
Sorry, we'll be right there. Come on, Musse.
Okay. If the worst truly does come to pass, there's only so much he'd be able to do. But still, he's touched a great many people's lives. Could all those connections come back around again and overturn the board? I wonder.
Are we ready for all that help and more?
I'm a player in this game. I have to concentrate on the bigger picture. When the time comes, I can't afford to cling to some intangible hope. No. I'll complete my mission according to plan.
Not what was expected?
Much intrigue. Very good. You should have a special moment with Musse.
And bond has increased to 4. Muse's kimono was obtained. What, we could just run around with Muse in that now?
Oh, Instructor Reen. I told you how I feel already. I hope you understand. Yes, Instructor. Just what could he possibly do?
I just realised I never even spoke to Elise afterwards. Did I not?
I'm so glad we got to speak with Mother and Father. Now I feel much better prepared.
Prepared? For what?
That's a secret!
The full-out assault that everyone is planning. In the end, Reen will be torn apart. That was the true curse. His limbs going to each woman, or digits spread evenly. And so that was the end of our hero. The end of an Erebonian tale. Alright, we got one more bonding point to spend. What are we doing next? Should I go fight a monster? Or take on the EverQuest first? We've got 2 sweeps to do too. What is the quest? There we go. So family scattering is the big one. Then we got a general monster slaying quest. Should we do the big one? So I was planning to meet up with my family, but there's no sign of them anywhere. I'm starting to worry. If you can spare the time to look for them, I'd be happy to tell you more at the White Footpath Tavern in Palm. Before we go to Palm, that will be our goal. There was... Max Lodge Old Road 1 has a thing too. Alster has the whole thing to check out. Raquel as well. Union Naval Fortress had a thing. And of course, it's all the way over there. Reen, he's the fastest man alive. He's the fastest thing alive. Too fast for the naked eye. It's Anton. She's a woman in a maze uniform with hair the color of lavender. Have you seen anyone like that? The smallest thing could be a huge help. Back off, Jack. Ain't no maze around here. What kind of place do you think this is anyway? Go on, get out of here. I'm begging you. I've been looking for so long, I'm already grasping at straws. Haven't you heard anything, even a rumor? Come on, get it together. I didn't see a grown man cry. If it's a maid you're looking for, wouldn't you be better off asking around in town? I thought so too, but Ordis isn't the easiest place to get into right now. They don't let any old traveller come waltzing anymore. They actually threw me out. Can you believe it? Picking up the search close by was the best I could do. And after getting kicked out of a city, you thought you'd try your luck at a fortress. May not know, a civilian like you has no business wandering around here. Now hit the road. Is that Anton? Wow, he's even asking around way out here. Huh, you gotta admire his tenacity. Can't imagine Sharon being in a place like this, though. There's no trace of Sharon here either. But I refuse to lose heart. Sharon might be feeling sad and alone herself right now. I can't give up. This guy was following me on my way back from training. I got down from the tank to check it out, but what a disappointment. If this escalates any further, I'll have to bring them. Wish they'd give it a rest already. Have to bring them? Wish I'd give it a rest already? What? Rest of his squad? I'll have to bring the gag and the ball. Alright, obviously we can't approach any further. They let us escape. We are not going in. So that leaves the monster to get. And a little bit more to check. There's actually not that much in terms of new. So will we get through this nice and fast? It all depends on this quest, doesn't it, really? Hi. So, same dialogue. No fishing reward for getting the new fish. Look, I caught really big fishes. Our quest is here. Let's head on in and see what's up. Lord Quinn. Helena, Luna, Eclair. Where are you? I've been waiting and waiting. They couldn't have gone to the wrong place, could they? We were to meet at their favourite inn. Pardon me, we're here about your request for help. Ah, excellent. Wait, were you not the kind students who once found my wife's lost wallet? I guess that might have been us. Well, anyway, would you help me find my family? It may be a bit time-consuming, if that's alright. Sure. Sure. Why don't you tell us the whole story? Now, where should I begin? Even we nobles have been rather busy lately with the current situation going on. I've been liquidating some of my assets to raise funds for the army. My wife's family has been doing the same. She returned to her father's estate to supervise the liquidation, taking our daughter and our maid with her. Oh, I see now. You must be feeling lonely without them. I am, yes, but it's only temporary. It's nothing compared to what families of the average soldier have to endure. Anyway, everyone was more or less sorted. And I thought the chance to meet up with them could be a break for us all, so I sent them this letter. I am so glad you're finally coming home. I'll meet you halfway so we can travel together from there. I'll see you at the inn that serves those pies you love so much in our favourite town to relax in. I've been waiting here, but there's been no sign of my wife or our daughter. Did they get lost on the way? Were they caught up in some incident? I'm so worried. My stomach's in knots. I completely understand. Are you sure your wife knew this was where you meant? Absolutely. Their chicken pies are unforgettable. Nothing extravagant, but the flavour was simply perfect. My wife and daughter love them. That might be true, but your letter sounded really vague. Maybe your family went to a different place that also has good pies. We don't mean to be dismissive of your worries, sir, but this does seem like the most likely explanation. Everyone's got different taste buds, right? That hadn't crossed my mind. I thought this was the only place you could possibly be, but... Well, you seem to be experts at this kind of thing. Please find my family. We will, I promise. So where's their good pies? Raquel has fish pie. Or wait, was that Miss Auntie? Being in their favourite town of Laxin, and they like pies. Well, this is probably a good place to start looking. It's got to be somewhere as quiet and peaceful as Palm, at least. Alster and Masane are likely candidates as well. There's also the place on the road to Lemaire, but I guess that doesn't count as a town. The town has to have an inn with great pies too. That's something to go on, at least. Alster and Milsane? I mean, we literally have, like, the goal. I guess Milsane first, because we already were there. To the White Birch Inn. Do. Well, that fan's moving. I didn't speak to you! Oh, because you're the quest now. Were you here before? Eh! What is keeping my husband Luna and Eclair? I really want to eat this place's fish pie with the whole family. At least I remember this place had fish pie. Do you think this could be... I mean, we did have a quest about it. Yeah, it might be one of Lord Quinn's family members. Pardon me, may we ask you a question? Could explain they were searching for members of Lord Quinn's family. So you mean my husband is waiting in Palm? I mean, I really love Palm, but did you think about how we all talked about how Milsende and its beautiful scenery is the best? My husband even said that this inn is the best because he'll fix up a fish pie using the fish we catch as a family. I can't believe it. He just does whatever comes to his mind. I can't say I didn't expect this. I think they've completely misunderstood where they were supposed to be meeting one another. Is that why Luna and Eclair aren't here too? Now that you mention it, your daughter and the maid aren't here with you, huh? Yes, it was some luggage I want to sort out, so they left before I did. So that's what happened. They may have gone to the wrong town as well. Somewhere else? I can't think of anywhere else they could be. This is Luna we're talking about, so it's entirely possible that she completely ignored the town part of the directions. Really? Understood. In that case, we'll continue to look for them. Thanks for your help. So, if you're saying the town part of the directions was missed, then it's got to be the other place I've mentioned. So, not Alster. It's the Rest Lodge. This is Luna we're talking about, so it's entirely possible that she completely ignored the town part of the directions. There we go. We have our directions. I mean, there was new stuff going on there, right? After all. Something in the old road too, remember? That was easy enough. Monk! Sorry, I got your name wrong. I see. I'm glad Bridget's doing alright. It's Rex, not Monk. I can't believe I got his name wrong, but then I instantly realised. Yeah, I wish I could say the same for Alan. Still, got some good intel out of the whole thing, though, so that's something. Speaking of which, did you hear any interesting rumours lately, Adel? I might have. I could share some of them with you, if you would only do a little something for me. Absolutely, anything you want. What do you need? A private photo shoot? I can bring out your inner beauty like you wouldn't believe. Is that a yes? Wonderful. I was just heading to my family's estate to water the plants, and I could use some help. Oh, is that all? Well, I guess that could make for some good shots too. If not for photography, Rex would only ever have one thing on his mind. But still, Adel and Rex together, huh? Seems like they were just exchanging intel, but maybe there's something there. What? How could Rex ever be in a functioning relationship with his roving eye? Obviously you can. I've been swapping info with Adel on and off for a while now, but she never ever drops her guard. It's my dream to take a heart-stoppingly risque photo of her that also conveys the harsh realities of war, but no dice. How are you doing that? Are you like gonna like take her to the battlefield, wait for things to start, pose her on the edge of a mountain overlooking it, and you might want to reconsider that particular combination, Rex. Yeah, what you? I mean, what? Why, you suddenly made yourself busy and leaves. Wonderful work freeing Elise, Tio, and all the others locked away in the main campus. Hey, thanks. Sounds like you've heard all the details already. News travels fast among Force alumni. Speaking of which, you should know that the Imperial Defense Force has increased their surveillance. Be extra careful now. Okay, do we have superb dishes to give you? The best curry.
You have my deepest gratitude.
This looks absolutely delicious. I can hardly wait to give it a try. The best curry. Nothing else, though. The Defense Force has increased their surveillance. The Western Army seems to be getting restless, too. You need to be especially careful. That I will be. Already own a piece of her slightly sweet walnut pie. Maybe that'll be used for something, the way things have been going. Alright, so where's the person? Wait, are they not here? Yes. Yes, they are. Well, there's a lot of people to sweep in here. There's something going on outside as well. There's Luna. What's taking Mother and Father so long? Don't they know how long it's been since we've all been together as a family? Lady Luna, are you sure we're in the right place? Master Quinn's letter told us to meet at the inn that serves those pies you love so much in our favourite town of Relaxin. Of course I'm sure. Besides, this is the only inn in town. And the pie they serve at this lodge is some of the best I've ever tasted. That's Lord Quinn's daughter and maid right there, isn't it? We need to get them back together so they can tell them bad stories. Or wrong information. Sorry to interrupt, but we might be able to help you out. Juna explained Lord Quinn's search for his family. What? Father's actually waiting at the inn in Palm? I guess the chicken pot pie they have there is pretty tasty. I knew this couldn't have been where he meant. Sorry for putting you to all this trouble. Have you found Mother in some place else already? Yep, we ran into her in Milsante at the White Birch Inn. I knew it, that place is the best fish pie in all of the mare. That meant you could give this place a real run for its money. But I'd still rather have the walnut pies from here any day. Glad to hear it. In any case, let's get you two back to Lord Quinn over in Palm. Oh, we've been fast travelled. I wanted to check out more of the lodge. Ella, Luna, Claire! I was so worried about you. I feared you got lost, or did something happen to you? I'm still shaking from the nerves. Dad, you were that worried? Sorry for worrying you so much. It's entirely my fault, sir. I should have been the one taking the lead. Dear, I'm so sorry we made you worry. To think we'd end up causing you so much stress. There's nothing to forgive, my love. I'm just so relieved to see you. As I am to see you, but I have to tell you this, dear. The description you gave us, favourite town and those pies we love so much. Anyone would think it was the White Birch Inn at Milsanti. It was you who went to the wrong place, not us. What are you saying? I obviously meant the White Footpath Tavern and Inn in Barn. I thought you meant Nose Rest Lodge. Miss, each location we visited on your family trip was a most wonderful place. Ah, Claire's right. It's just as Claire says, isn't it? When it comes down to it, every place we visited could be a contender for favourite, couldn't they? I suppose. Once this war's over, we should travel together again. Let's continue making precious memories as a family. We'll discover more and more places we like as well, okay? What a wonderful idea! Yay, I can't wait! I'd be honoured if I could accompany you all. Thank you so much for finding my family. Without your help, it might have taken days or even weeks before we were reunited. I'm in your debt. It was our pleasure. Can you imagine how terrible it is to be separated from your loved ones? I'm just glad we were able to be of assistance. I hope you'll always get along as well as you do now. Family scattering is complete. We got an impenetrable shield plus. And 6,500 mirrors as a reward for all the hard work. We reunited a family. And a maid. All things aside, it's so wonderful to see them getting along well. It's a pleasure working as their maid. Ah, chicken pies, fish pies. But I like sweet pies a lot more. I'm going to get walnut pie. Yeah, that makes sense. Looks like she's not going to back down. This place is unrivaled when it comes to chicken pies. But personally, I prefer Milsanti's fish pies. Still, my husband made a good choice picking this as the meetup spot. Yeah, they've all got one dialogue piece by the look of it. That's a quick quest. At last, I'm reunited with my family. I can never thank you enough for what you've done for me. Right, so job done. Let's go back to the Rest Lodge and finish off things there. Where is it again? Oh, the mayor. There we go. Suppose we've actually done the events there because it was just that event between these two that was interesting. Well, of course, we talk to everyone. That's how we do. Welcome to the Nose Rest Lodge. I decided to help out with things here in exchange for the food and board. Our travel expenses ran out before we could make it home, you see. I was just about at my wit's end before Adel came and lent me a lifeline out. I see, so that's how it is. You guys are really going through some tough times, huh? Maybe, but at least I get to work with my family again. I'm so grateful to Adel. I don't know how I can ever repay her, but you can bet I'll pull out all the stops trying. You can bet it. On a side note, the vegetables they use in the meals here are some of the best I've ever tasted. That's Adel, and apparently she harvests them from her family's very own farms. I may know my way around a field or two, but I've never been able to grow veggies like hers. Maybe we can talk cultivation methods later. That'd be fun. Let's see, is there anything else you'd like to order? I think I'm good. No, wait, I could use a snack to go with it. Something that packs a real punch, know what I mean? Yes, of course, except for the part where I don't. Something that packs a punch. What does that even mean? How about steak, maybe? Heck no, that's way over my budget. Besides, it's hardly a snack anyway. Right, see me. We do have a large hamburger combo, maybe? Hey, that sounds great, I'll take it. So common meal counts as a snack. I better write this down. Just getting used to it. They got edamame peas to eat. Phew, waiting tables is harder than I thought it'd be. I'll just have to keep at it. I wonder where Artem is though. Did he wander off again? He's on the road then. He ran off on his own to look for Gilvan just the other day too. Hope he's not making a nuisance of himself. Is it a quest? Another quest? I went to Raquel to sort out some mining supplies. I gotta tell you, it's a nice change of pace getting out of town. I even got to take a drive for the first time in a while. Taking my Bowser laugh. I've had myself some spare time, but you know what they say, the devil finds works for idle hands. Long story short, I blew all my money at the casino. My mum's never gonna let me live this down. As if all these soldiers hounding my ass weren't enough, I thought I was due for a lucky break for sure. But look at me now. I thought for sure I'd get some good luck to balance out all the bad. But look at me now. Oh well. Gambling, eh? Been a lot more shady characters over the mines lately. Plus, we've been working flat out. No days off, hardly any time to ourselves. It can't be good for our health, but what can you do? Let's hope the war finishes soon so we can ease up on our workload. When has it started yet? It's kind of strange talking about it ending when it hasn't even started yet, but you get my point. Yeah, I do get your point though. Damn it, the dialogue afterwards always kind of like, I go, how can it fit? And then it actually explains it. Which is the good thing, because the reason why I go, how does it fit, or hasn't even started yet, the reason I say these things is because most games don't follow up on that. 95% of games don't. Yeah. Hey, kiddo. Gabriel. Hey, kiddo, you gotta stop causing trouble. I can't even remember how many times you've gotten lost in the last couple of days. I'm sorry. It's just there's so many places that look ripe for adventure. Hey, why don't you come play with me, Grandpa? You too, Gabe. Come on. Dog's up for it. Gabriel, don't tell me you're on his side. Your dog isn't your dog anymore. My, what an energetic little kid we've got here. Leaving him to his own antics might not be the best idea. Okay, but just until sunset, alright? Yay, awesome! Woof! Oh, look at me. Can't resist against the pure goodwill of a child, I guess. Dog's also tag teaming you. Whenever I get lost, Grandpa and Gabe always come find me. We're all besties now. That you may be. Is there any actual other event on here? No, that was the event on Old Lemaire Road, which means we've now cut things down to just Alster and Raquel. Alster is the smaller of the two. Let's go. Check the map. There is a thing. It is an extra. An event or something else. We still haven't found a book yet, so hopefully. Yeah. Indeed. Good talk. Couldn't find any chickens to leave, so I was missing out. The mayor's always urging us on to support the war effort. He came and held Granny's hands and looked her in the eyes as they spoke. Maybe we should be more proactive if we care about the prince. Oh. The mayor's always urging us to support the war effort. Maybe we should be more proactive, yeah. So they're being turned. What's up, Gasco? Or not. Gasco's been drafted in the army as a military engineer, so I'm looking after the workshop instead. I'm glad he trusts me enough to leave me in charge. I'd hate for this to be the last time we see each other, though. I mean, there's so much more I want to learn from him. When I was just a new apprentice, Gasco would stay up late teaching me the trade. I haven't had the chance to repay him for that yet. Maybe not. Well, looks like we can buy most of the stuff we miss while we go through towns. No problem, doesn't it? Only master quarters or anything. Can you imagine a father just calmly headed off to war without a word to his daughter? A draft card arrived for my father, but he just headed straight to the bar like nothing happened. I was hoping they would push us to talk before he left, you know, taking your time and opening up a bit. Oh. Left that bitterly. Do you think he's being cursed, motivated, and just didn't think of it and just went straight off, or not? Or he just knows he's coming back. Knows that they can talk later. We're gonna leave the biggest town to last. Gasco stops by often, so for the longest time we've been able to get together and chat. We discussed the trials and joys of fatherhood quite a lot, seems we both have daughters. And you might get mad about his drinking, but all in all he's a sweet, warm man. Gasco's got a warm heart. His bottomless love for Steinrose. Now that's a different topic entirely. It does warm you up though. A bit of that. Warms you up. Oh! You tried the recommended dish. The Ulster plate. Sandy's left at last then. She's never been one to do anything worrisome before. She's all we've got, you know. As an instructor, I do think that Sandy's ability to adapt quickly to things is something that makes her very reliable. Whatever her reasons are, I'm sure they're worth trusting. You're right. She's just trying to do right by her country any way she can. I'm going to take your suggestion. I'll trust in her decision. Alright, I've got Alster risotto. The magnificent party plate will probably be the better version of this. It's cooking time. It's been such a long time since we actually cooked something. I feel like we're not getting them at a good rate anymore. How many people can make good on this?
Let's get started, shall we?
You better do the best one.
Oh, this turned out quite well.
Yeah, but you didn't do the best one. You failed me. Emma. You won't fail me, right?
Let's begin.
Makes her sound so confident.
Please, have a taste.
I knew you were the best, Emma. Thank you very much. A fairy tale plate was made. Now someone to make me something terrible. Doobly? Did I do that last time?
I can handle this. Don't look!
A battle dish. It has magic reflect on it. That's not bad. Not bad at all. 7,500 HP and 500 EP. I mean, that's great. Heal, EP, magic reflect. That's a pretty good dish. You can make me 15 of them. That'd be pretty... Oh, well, I actually might make a few more. I'll never remember to use them.
I can handle this. Phew. Perfectly acceptable.
Made one.
Don't look!
One. Perfectly acceptable. Don't look! Don't look at the other ones. Just look at the one that's good. Hey, Muffin, can you give me a pep talk or something? I want to serve as a technician for the nation and for Prince Oliver. Yeah, it's a strange world that we're living in. One where all that can be decided with a single stroke of a pen. Ah, that it is. Well, we also have a role to play in overcoming this evil. No doubt Prince Oliver would be proud of the people of Ulster. Damn right he would. Alright, guess I'll have my fill of some good old Alster liquor tonight. Nothing better than to get fired up after all. And I've Kai in charge of the workshop. There's no need to worry about it now. If anything, Enya will probably be relieved to see me out of the way for a bit. It'll work out perfectly for everyone. We also have a role to play in overcoming this evil. No doubt Prince Oliver would be proud of the people of Alster, would they? I mean, Prince Oliver would rather this didn't happen. We knew where he stood. But how easily things get twisted, eh? Someone else's words and intentions. So, Jupiter, Mena, and this is Mena. She's really sweet. She always tries to cheer me up when I'm sad. Well, thank you for telling me. Grass would always get mad at me and say I would need to be stronger. And that's why I have to do sword training with a wooden stick. I want to help the sheep. With sword training. Grams used to be so much nicer to me. Grams says I look like a butterfly. What? I'm confused. You gave an introduction to Mena. But you didn't give an introduction to other sheep? Why does Mena get an introduction? What's this favoritism? Hey, hello. Coming here, I can remember what happened 17 years ago like it was yesterday. I heard screams coming from the mansion. I ran as fast as I could, but I was too late. I think I know it sooner, but there's no point in dwelling on what has already happened. Mena's a special sheep, obviously. When you had no sooner. No amount of regret is going to change the past. Ugh. Well, let's talk to Tilia and say, is any more people from Ouroboros put weird dolls in your room without you noticing somehow? Tilia? I want to kill it again. That Pom! Oh no, Tilia's out. Oh, I am. Tilia! I just think all the chickens are like pronounced differently. So this one's she can, and the other one about is just there's one just plain chicken, and one's one chicken. Like in sci-fi movies where someone goes like trying to teach their chicken. Fifth Element, right? Charlotte was a vendor here. He's also left because of the draft. I want to see him off as well. Even though he's always been so cheerful and gentle, he set off with a very courageous air. I did notice the changes in everyone, but I'm still having issues with it emotionally. It seems Father Nagaro perceived these circumstances right from the beginning. I wonder what his reasons are for not saying anything to the sister. Even in remote places like Alster, requisition is being carried out without exception. The mayor himself is going from house to house, urging people to provide goods and materials. I've been going with him, trying to calm him down so we can see reason, but nothing's come of it. The mayor remains steadfast even when greeted with the townspeople's bewildered reactions. What can I do? What can I say that would really reach him? You're cursed. No, I'm not. Oh. Fail. There was an attempt. We have a grandson, Lot. He's such a handful. He's always anxious around strangers and a real crybaby sometimes. As a proper son of Erebonia, I feel nothing but shame. I just hope he manages to grow up into someone powerful and respectable like our mayor. But the way things are, I can't say I see that personality of his getting fixed anytime soon. Is he over there? No, good. I hope he's not in earshot.
Lot's parents, my son and his wife, live in Aragon now. They moved there for work. Despite how our grandson's suffering through such loneliness, that husband of mine is ever so strict. My poor Lot always cries by my side when he gets yelled at or scolded. Whenever Lot's really feeling down, I find just the right picture book to read to him. He's thrilled each and every time, especially if it's a story I borrowed from Tilia. Aww.
Yeah, I know Lot's the boy with the sheep. It was made very apparent by the second bit of dialogue. Hence why we're saying about his granddad and his grandmother being nice. Maybe he'll learn swords one day. There's Tilia!
Oh hey! Blank and I were actually just swapping book recommendations.
Time to pay out.
I throw my weight behind 3 and 9 this time. Have you heard of it? It's rocketing up the charts like no other. If you guys have the time, you should definitely check it out.
I'm saying 3 and 9 chapter 7.
This book's definitely loved.
Thank you, Tilia. We'll take good care of it. Got it. So, books. We'll just check how many. 16! I've been shortchanged!
Tilia and I are practically sisters. We're great friends. She's let me read the novel that she's writing. It's so exciting. She's always wanted to be an author. Blanca also loves to read. We're always telling each other our recommendations. Sharing something you've written with another person is always a little scary, but advice from others can be so helpful. I mean, 16 is still like only 10 minutes, but still. I feel so special being the first one who gets to read it.
We got a book.
Slime Rose is our specialty wine, but also it's best to have a great selection of quality brandies too. We send some fine products to the local tavern, the kind you can really savour. Mirio's been talking about coming up with a new brand someday, one all our own. But I don't think we can really plan for much at all until Dad comes back. When I think about what our dad went through to set his place up, I get really proud of him. Distilleries don't run themselves, you know. I guess you never really notice how amazing your parents are until you're separated from them. We could do with some of this right now. The rooms this year were great. I wanted to get started as soon as possible in the distilling process. But the mayor said we needed to cooperate with the government. They can take what they want, so we'll have less to work with than usual. It's a real shame. I have so much I want to try out. If only I had the chance. This year's grapes are excellent quality, so I was hoping to produce some extraordinary Stein Rose. Even the Harvest Festival's been put on hold now. It's not the easiest time for Ulster. It's so easy to become discouraged. I think we've checked out the whole of town now. We actually, in Britain... Sounds weird, but you can. We actually... My mum grew grapes in our actual backyard, and sometimes they did actually grow grapes. Hey, Pearl. Sit on that cast for us. She used to make this kind of weird, like, super alcoholic brandy wine that was so sweet. It was redonkulously sweet. So, the annoying thing was, it was really high alcohol content, but it also went down super easy because the way it tasted. There was no, it was deadly stuff. Deadly stuff. So Ulster's done. That leaves Raquel. I think we might break it up a little bit before we go to Raquel by doing a certain chest. So let's go to the bridge. It's super easy to get drunk. Pretty much. Anyone else would be, you know, completely stonked by it in no time.
It didn't taste like wine, that's the point. It was a completely different thing. There was no bad aftertaste or anything. It just went down like so easily. It was such a nice drink that it was silly. Her attempts later on didn't really achieve the same thing, I don't think, which is a bit sad. Because I think she had someone else do the stuff with her. We supplied the grapes, etc. But still, from here, what do I do? Who do I need? Musse? Good job, Sam. Just keep pressing that menu. Just go to the trial chest. You'll be good there. Altina, Musse. We got Altina, Tita. Altina, Musse, Tita, Elisa. That means I've actually got to, like, rejig most of the party. Oh, yeah. And then you remember exactly how many people you have. Tio's not allowed. Tio's just a guest. So it's time for Girl Squad again. Musse, Tita, Elisa, Altina. Correct? Let's get that done next. I wonder if anyone's got everyone's got their attachments, right? So with this group, it's going to be incredibly, well, not really cast heavy when you think it. We got Tita. So we'll be good. And we definitely have nice defensives. The only thing I should have checked actually before we actually came. Yeah. I'll be right back. Is to buy weapon.
I'll help.
Yeah, you will. Very loudly, we know. Pretty sure you have a weapon to buy, yeah. Your weapon is so outdated. It's just you. Also, your defenses are super outdated. So let's bring you up on level. No one else has anything they need, I don't think, because Class 7 all have weapons.
Come back soon.
Yeah. I need to upgrade it too. Don't forget, Sam.
Yes.
We have the U material. Siren comes to Lorelei. A bow that creates beautiful, moving sounds that leads its spellbound victims to their destruction. Nice critical rate on it.
Come back soon.
I will. Trial chest then. No reason to not give her a bit of extra equipment before we go in. Magic scarf. Force medal. I could definitely put on better. I could give her endless HP. You'll never die now, maybe. This is where she gets, like, possessed and I've got to take down 27,900 HP. Why did I say these things? Why do I say these things?
This is nice.
I set them up, don't I? You want old school Tita instead of Exa Tita? Oh.
Shit!
Tita's trying her best,
Now,
no matter what.
brace yourself.
Alright, we're jumping into battle because of obvious reasons. What is my next best thing here? I guess Blast Force is pretty good.
Let's go! Raging fire formation! Roar!
Let's see if I can status
Healing
effect.
strike!
One.
Very well. Strike! It's down!
I've got you.
Ah, well, they're both
Here I
blinded.
go.
I'm sure that means something.
Gunner.
Right, Yuna's not for the thing, so she can do whatever she wants to do.
Set. Striker.
Just attack. You might get unbalanced. No.
I'm going.
Mr. Frosty's over there. They're weak to water, I take it, aren't they?
Arcus, activate.
Let's go.
It's good, Kurt. You do extra crit damage, so...
Strike! There!
I've got you.
One on the left's done.
Let's go! Ha!
There.
And she should get a repeat back from just using the spell itself.
Oh, did we win?
Yes, we did.
I did it!
New craft. Rosetta arrow can now be used. Draws a magic circle with an arrowhead to create a crimson laser. Molten Storm 2 can now also be used. Arrows of fire fall endlessly from the sky in a glorious display. Because people who haven't been used for a long time just need to get their stuff ready. Trial chest. Let's do this. Raquel is our next destination.
A powerful enemy. Exercise caution.
Big mech. Big mech battles.
Charging!
Big defense. Just move up and beat it in the face is what I'd like to say, but I think I'll just keep you there. Oh, you can cast Shining? That's beautiful. Oh, beautiful, beautiful.
Arcus, activate! Ha!
Okay, so we have dodge and ultimate defenses. However, a lot of the girls are standing incredibly close to one another.
My turn!
You should tell them to go up in flames. It's the only way. Right, well, Blast Force is like the good one here. But we could also use Aetheric Arts to let everyone else just cast. ATS Large is pretty good.
Soar! Etheric Arts! My turn!
Everyone's got some nice stuff after all. I may as well cast that as well, just to give it Tita.
Let's go!
Big buffs! Interesting that that's a spell effect.
Ha! Charge up! Thank you.
They need more charging?
It's my turn.
Okay, what are we nuking with? Weakness is to water. Uh-oh, you blinded yourself.
Ha!
You're in trouble.
My turn.
Oh, well, I got scanned first.
Search mode activate. Detailed information.
Charges straight at
obtained.
its foes with terrifying forces, but is prone to get knocked over from the impact. That's barbarian.
I'll support you.
Thanks for the
We
help.
don't need it.
Don't take me lightly.
Ah, go up in flames.
Leave it to me.
Right, we could do this then, I guess. It costs 48 EP. Some of the Orbital Gear Exa can only be used once in battle. Yeah, sure.
Let's go.
We're going to summon you to
It's
see
my turn.
how much damage you do. While we continue to nuke with
Arcus,
spells that
activate.
cost literally nothing.
Yes.
Should I just go through this guy?
Ready or not, here I come. Ah! They're down.
It splits up the amount of directions we can
It's
take
mine.
damage from. I've already got Etheric Arts all the way charged
Orbital Gear
again.
EXA, activate.
Look, we're all mechs now.
Ah!
Doing the same moves.
Orbital laser, fire.
Well, we definitely hadn't done
I
that
shall
before,
go.
had we?
Arcus, activate. There.
If this pig turns into an icicle at any point in time, it's really in trouble.
I'll support you.
Thanks for the help.
They're just charging
Yes.
each other up repeatedly.
Ha!
Don't take me lightly.
Nice.
Yeah.
we should make Altina do the thing. Oh, if it lives.
There!
No, it doesn't.
I'm going!
This boar has been
Arcus,
drowned.
activate! My turn! There! Now!
It's the only way to look at it.
Follow up! That orbital gear of yours really packs a punch. Not as much as your EXA does.
We got a unique dialogue. They have a shared dialogue. Oh, I think Titus wins. I think level went up between them. Overcharge 2 and cheer. And we got a fire bell. Overcame the trial. Altina's Order Ebon Crest X has been upgraded to Ebon Crystal. HP and EP fully recovered. Alright, well that didn't really cost us anything. That was probably one of the easiest chests we've done. So we did 80% before. No, we didn't. It's just... Oh, did it do 80% before? Now it's absolute... I didn't even know anymore. It's great! I don't really know what's changed. Guess it restores more HP and EP. Still does exactly what it says on the tin. What else do you want me to say than that? Exactly everything it says on the tin. Captain Yoshi, thank you for yet another big old sub. 18 months. 18. So the question is, do we go to Alster now and start, or Raquel, sorry, and start our sweep there? Or do we do an event? I guess we'll start with Alster and then we'll do an event. I don't even know. What should I do? Bond or not? To bond or not? Oh, look who's over there. Oh, intriguing. Yes. There doesn't seem to be anything to pick up. I don't know. Should we do another bonding event? Should we do Yuna's? Gotta spread this stuff out, but we've still got one more quest, one more town. And that quest might give us a bonding point as well. So, we're getting to that point where we're nearly done. Just one more session before we leave for the Pinnacle. Then I'll stop. The branch campus comeback starts with us. I can't just let Ada and Fritz leave me in the dust. All this forward thinking is usually a good thing, but Yuna's liable to run herself into the ground if she keeps this up without a break. So this is Yuna heavily studying, continuing on from a previous studying that we did not view. So because we did not view with her before, we probably should spend time with her now regardless of special memory. How about we hang out for a bit, Yuna? I'm thinking about going down the surface around Musanti. Well, that was sudden. Why Mulsanne? What's the occasion? I was just thinking of gathering some intel on the effects of us liberating leaves. Rather than bringing a huge group, I think it'd be better just to have you along to represent the team. The two of us will be plenty, I'm sure. No objections here. It sounds like a nice change of pace from studying all the time. What are you waiting for? Let's head out. I'm hoping Reen's going to give her like private tutelage. Reen and Yuna went down to Mulsanne to conduct some light information gathering. They confirmed that despite a few rumors circulating about leaves, their actions were still mostly under the radar. After finishing up, Reen suggested they take a look around Lake Gala. Yes, PlayStation. A few locals were kind enough to lend them an oval boat. We're going out on the roofs. What if Gali eats us? Shh. Shh. Yeah, calm down. Calm down, loading. There we go. It's doing it. Wow, this waterfall's beautiful. From afar, it was pretty, but it's even better up close. There's such a peaceful atmosphere here. It's almost unreal. Yeah, you can see why people count it among the natural wonders of the Empire. I doubt you'd have any waterfalls quite like this one in Crossbell. Maybe not, but Lake Elm is way bigger than this place. They both have their charms, if you ask me. I'd have to agree. Thanks, instructor. You brought me all the way out here to help me get my mind off of other stuff, didn't you? Perish the thought. We're just here to gather intel. This is no vacation. Once we're done here, we still need to check out Grenville and Leaves. But maybe we can scope out the waterfall on the way, you know, in the interest of efficiency. I'm not going to say no to that. Typical instructor Reen. But I guess that's one of the things I... Wait, hold on, Juna. Hold on. Did I just... Am I really... I mean, I've had admirers of all kinds before. And then there are people I've admired, but Lloyd in the SSS never made me feel the way I do when I'm with Reen. Could I be in... No. What am I thinking? He's a teacher. I'm a student. We are not going there, Juna. Snap out of it. Yeah. Still, I wonder if there's anyone he likes. Come to think of it, is he even single? If he's going out with anyone, it'd have to be someone from the old Class 7. Or maybe... This could be my best chance to find out. So, Juna? Yes, hi, present. What is it? I was just wondering if you want to take the wheel for a while. This seems more like your kind of thing than mine. Oh, yes, steering, right. Instructor, there's something I want to ask you. Juna! Whoa there, what are you... It happened! Huh? That's... I'm gonna try to lose it. Right. It's real! It did not look friendly. Phew, looks like it hasn't followed us. You don't think that was a... Yeah, probably a cryptid of some kind. Called it. Remember the rumours in Mulsanne about a giant creature in the area? Now that we know it's real, we'll get a chance to defeat it soon enough. Huh? What's so funny? Sorry, it's nothing. I don't know why I tried to deny how I feel about him.
There's no telling what the future holds. I have to face these feelings while I still can. It's different from Crossbell. When he saved me, I've never felt like this before.
Reen and Juna returned to the Merkaba and told their allies about the cryptid. Your bond with Juna has strengthened. You shared a special moment with Juna. Another one bites the dust. Juna's bond increased to 4! Well, it makes sense. I mean, it does. All the things that he's actually done for her, you probably build up a crush over time. And crushes between students and teachers, well, not between. Student on teacher crush is not exactly unheard of. There shouldn't be between, because position of power, etc. So Reen should stay well clear, and it shouldn't be a romance choice. But oh well. Thanks for taking me out. That cryptid caught me by surprise, but it was just what I needed to snap out the funk I've been caught up in. Huh, I'm glad to hear that. By the way, you wanted to ask me something when we were on the boat. Oh, right. I already have my answer, so never mind. Okay, just remember that you can ask me anything. You would never pick one of his students he's not Sarah? I mean, Galley is real. Can I fight it? Well, and you didn't end up at Milsante. I'm assuming I can't. And if there's a cryptid, I'll get to anyway in the future. So with that in mind, let's top up everyone's CP.